It's imperative that brands consider mobile as a true consumer experience and create from a mobile first level focus with thoughtful consumer driven approach. You need to understand that this activity can be different by device type versus tablet, platform, Android versus iOS, an environment, whether you're in app or in web. Brands should also note that as the markets expand and consumers spend more time on mobile devices, so does competition for consumer activity and dollars. This means that brands need to start strong to compete for consumer attention at each interaction. Relevant content in ads, in landing pages, on brand sites will be crucial as consumers' expectations will be set by the very best experiences across all mobile experiences. Brands who fail to invest in mobile and mobile enablement will quickly lose market share. Mobile activity today leans towards intent. It used to be that mobile activity was about killing time, pure entertainment in a second channel, but that's no longer the case. While gaming is certainly one way people spend time on mobile, it is a primary communication device for accessing information, shopping, banking, and contacting the rest of the world. The common user accomplishes everyday tasks such as banking, shopping, local navigation, local information, email, and more. It's truly a migration of time spent. And as mobile traffic grows, web traffic continues to decline year over year. It is a migration of attention and time spent, and it's not an entirely new pie of users. Mobile users and advertisers seek to connect with them must realize that this intent-driven consumer, the one they've cultivated in web and offline experiences, is the same, and they need to provide them the same level of mobile experience to allow for easy task completion. I think it's treating mobile as a second channel, especially if they're still perceiving that the audience there is purely additive, that they're not having the same interaction with people in other channels. The expectation for great mobile experience is growing and growing, but yet still brands are treating this approach very generically, not understanding that the expectations between them and their end consumer is being set by their competitors, by competitors in other segments, and whoever is providing the absolute best holistic experience online, offline, and in mobile. Biggest challenges in creating content for mobile. Think scale. So how to plan, how to build and deliver the right experiences for consumers when audiences and delivery can be so fragmented. Even something that has been so well standardized on the web, such as ad delivery and creation, can be a challenge in mobile given different platforms, devices, and app versus web. The second big challenge, I think, is data. So how do you find an audience and use what is known about that person to make the biggest impact in real time? How do you make the data truly inform the message and reflect the intent that you're seeing from a consumer perspective? At the same time, there are a lot of opportunities. So I believe that customized individual experiences will evolve in mobile much faster than they evolved in the web. And those will be across every interaction point. So we'll understand user intent, user information, location, targeting segments, and other data. And then as that matures in mobile, that'll be the key to delivering great consumer experiences from the very first brand exposure. When distinguishing the Asian mobile market and the smartphone in particular, I think that is now the key access channel for masses of people to connect to the internet. Information, commerce, connectivity, it's now available in emerging markets at a pace never accomplished on devices. Mobile activations are pacing at over 1 million devices per day. In fact, in September of 2012, Android alone was pacing at 1.3 million activations per day, and most of that is driven by purely new users in emerging markets. And marketers and content developers must be thinking of mobile as a first platform, not as an extension of the web. When it comes to this audience in Asian markets, what should marketers be excited about? The fact that people now connect with brands, information, and commerce from the palm of their hands wherever and whenever they choose. Brands need to connect with consumers and provide the best possible experience to activate them. People in emerging markets now have the ability to participate, economically speaking, on a global level. And with the evolution of mobile payment systems, commerce has become even safer. For example, consider that in some regions, trading currency or even holding it can be dangerous. Mobile payment platforms can enable economic activity with eliminating the risks and hassles for consumers.